Hey guys, I just wanted to make this quick. What you're looking at right now is part two video of this vintage Panasonic Toughbook. But I don't know what happened to part one. I can't find part one, so I just decided to post part two for you guys to watch because I thought it was a good video. So pretty good video. And I just talk about the build quality of this laptop in this part. So I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. Goodbye. And one more thing, if I have time, I would try to make part one. I have to make part one all over again because I can't find it. So I'm going to do that. So this is why I'm releasing this video part two right now. So I hope you enjoy it. Okay, take care. Goodbye. But again, this is probably one of the best built laptops, that I have used because it's very doable. It's very rugged, just like they advertise. But what's interesting about this laptop is the fact that this thing is plastic. Okay, it doesn't feel that heavy, but I believe the whole thing is made out of plastic, which is surprising. Because when you see most rugged laptops such as Dell and HP EliteBooks, they are made out of metal. They use magnesium and magnesium chassis and aluminum, top panels, top covers. But this cover right here, I believe, is plastic, but it's not. It's a very. I believe this is actually polycarbonated plastic, the same plastic like they use to make soda bottles out of, those clear soda bottles. I believe it's that type of plastic. It feels like it, and that's really good plastic. It doesn't break or crack, or it's not brittle. It doesn't break easily. It doesn't crack easily, and it's not brittle like a lot of plastics out there. Because if you've seen Lenovo laptops, they use that plastic and that fiberglass, and that stuff breaks and cracks. Right, it's pretty durable, but it breaks and cracks, if you drop it or something. But this, I have dropped this, and there's no cracks, no breaks, or anything on it. So the plastic that they use on this cover is really tough. It's really durable, and it lasts. And when look at the top of this cover right here. Let's turn it to the side. See, show you how thick it is. There we go. Yeah, we look at this cover. I would say it's about 3/8 of an inch thick. But when you feel it, it doesn't feel solid. That's what's interesting about this design of this laptop. You can actually push the cover down. Look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but you could squeeze it and look at that. You could squeeze it and just push it all the way down. It's like there is no roll cage or chassis underneath this plastic like you would see in a Lenovo laptop. Like the ThinkPads have that roll cage chassis. So when you press down on it, it doesn't really flex or bend. But as you can see, look at this. It flex. Look at that. It flex and bend. And it feels hollow. It feels like there's nothing there. It's just this plastic over the screen. But again, it's very durable. I have actually, dropped it. I have actually, took my fist and just pounded on it like this. And it never messed up the screen. The screen never cracked, never broke, never distorted in any way. So again, this is just the engineering and the build quality of this thing is really great. You know, Even if it feels kind of hollow, it's still solid. It doesn't break, like a lot of laptops. And again, the whole chassis, I believe, it's all plastic. Yeah. So I guess this is going to be a long video because I really enjoy talking about this laptop. So I guess I'm gonna go over everything. I just wish I could turn it on for you guys to see how it boots up and to see how this opens up. It's really cool. But yeah, I saw one online and I'm thinking about getting it. If it's really cheap, so hopefully I'll be able to get it. And it's just like this one. It's a 12-inch, but it's a wide screen, so a little bit newer than this. I think it's still like 10 years old, maybe. And actually, it was made in Japan. It's Japan. Panasonic of Japan. They have their own models, and this model is specifically made only in Japan. So this is why it's hard to find. But this one I think was made in the U.S. here. So it's easy. You can find this model, but yeah, this is why I bought it because when I saw that it had a DVD optical drive, and on the top of it where it flips up in the top, I thought that was so cool at the time. So that's why I got it, because it was really slim, because most tough books are very thick and really bulky looking, and they have a Hey guys, yeah, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. I just took a quick look up on this machine, and I was really off when it came to the RAM. This thing don't even have a gig of RAM. It actually has 256 megabytes of RAM. Okay, 256 megabytes. So yeah, that's really low. Again, this is a 21-year-old laptop, so I was thinking it had at least a gig of RAM, but it doesn't. So yeah. And also, I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention, is the resolution of the screen. It actually has a 1024 by 768 screen. So by today's standard, that's really low resolution. But yeah, and I think that's about it. And the brightness of the screen is really good. It has a really bright screen, so that's nice. And I'm trying to think, if is there anything else to mention about this. Oh yeah, as far as playing videos or watching videos on it, it plays DVDs with no problem. But if you're watching videos that are downloaded onto your computer, like, I guess since this is Windows XP, it probably don't play. You probably cannot play MPEG-4 videos, or any type of video that has a streaming filter in it. So that is made for streaming. So I guess AVI videos it could play, but anyway, it plays very low resolution videos. It can't play 1080 by 768. Or is it? No, 1080. I'm sorry. It does not play 1080p videos or full HD videos, and they don't play 1280 by 720 videos, which is considered standard HD video by today. So it basically play videos at very low resolutions, like 640 by 480, which is VGA resolution. And I also play 420, I mean, which is really low. It has no problem playing, I should say, quarter VGA videos, which are like 320, yeah, 320 by 240, no problem. Or even a widescreen like 420 or 480, 480 by I think 256 or something like that, or 260. Um, it has no problem playing those type of resolutions. But anything higher, anything that is 720 or higher, it cannot play. It just plays anything that's 640 or below. So yeah. So again, this is a very old PC, but when it was first introduced, very nice machine, and I would still get one today. I mean, it's just great to have one of these as as a classic or vintage device that you can look back on and say like, wow, this is really a nice machine. And you look at it today, even by today's standard, 21 years later, it still looks pretty thin. It's not. Look at that. It's not thick like a lot of older laptops that you see. It still has a really good form factor. I mean, it's designed very well, built very well, and I would definitely pick up one if you can. It's just great to have a device like this, vintage device, and it's really truly a classic laptop. I mean, there's no other laptop on the market that is made like this. Even when you look at the Lenovo X series, the X220 series, and the X230, I mean, when you look at those devices, I think the Lenovo X220 has a metal chassis. I believe it's magnesium chassis. But what it doesn't have, it's the same size as this. What it doesn't have is a optical drive, and even a PC card slot. There's no type of express card slot or PC card slot in a Lenovo X220. It just has a SD card reader and no optical drive. But to be able to put those devices in something this small, it is pretty amazing. It's just, and the way they did it, you know, when they put the optical drive on the top, on the palm rest of this laptop where it just opens up, it's just really amazing how they were able to do that. And then still find room to add the processor and all this other devices in it and keep it this size. You know, it's really, truly amazing. You know, really, in its day, it was really, you know, the technology was really there by Panasonic. So yeah, if you could pick up one of these, you know, and I would definitely recommend just to pick it up because it's really retro. It's really, you know, it's really fun just to, you know, use it, you know. And again, it has a great keyboard, you know, even though the keyboard looks really small. I mean, look at this. The keys are quite large, and these keys are larger than a lot of keys on a lot of laptops. So again, the keys are responsive, and the key travel is really good, you know. They'll go down pretty deep. So yeah, has a great keyboard, you know, great trackpad, and the build quality is just still very solid. You know, even though it's a plastic chassis, it's still very solid and rugged. You know, so that's about it for this laptop. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I went pretty long in this laptop, but I was really excited just to talk about it because you know, when I first got this laptop 12 years ago, it was just something I really enjoy using. I love to take it with me because it had good battery life, and you could watch movies on it, you know, DVDs on it, and one more thing too, I forgot to mention is the speaker on it. It just, I think there's just, let me see. Yeah, I think this is a speaker right here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if this is a speaker right here or not. It does have a external speaker, so I guess maybe this is it. Again, you know, if this is the speaker right here, again, it's amazing how they put a speaker on the top loader of the CD player. You know, on the loading panel, and if this is a speaker right here that plays, but it does have a external speaker somewhere, so this might be it right here. And also, you know, as far as running applications, I don't think you could browse the web on this. I mean, you can, but it would be slow, even by today's standard, you know. And the websites and web pages, you know, have all this script technology and stuff, and scripting and animation to it. It will run very slow just to, you know, visit a basic web page, unless it's not too complicated. But yeah, but it's still nice to have. You can still run programs on it, like older programs. You could run word processing programs, you know, and maybe even some site building, you know, website building programs on it. But yeah, so if you could pick this up, I would definitely recommend picking up one of these because it's just really cool, you know, when you look at it. And you can find, you know, something to use it. You can use it as an MP3 player, or just use it to watch, you know, your DVDs or listen to audio CDs on. You know, it's just really great to have something like this to, because it's very unique. You know, again, it's a tough book. It's Panasonic, so it's very doable. Just really, you know, cool to look at and play around with. So that's about it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.